Hi guys, for those of you that are new to following me, then welcome. For those of you that already follow me on Instagram and have followed me onto YouTube, welcome back. This is your weekly general reading covering Wednesday the 22nd of, Wednesday the 23rd of December until Sunday the 27th of December 2020. Please note that the energies are interchangeable. They are not gender specific. Please take what resonates and discard the rest. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at moonbutterflytarot@gmail.com, or you can follow me at the Mystic Moon on Instagram, and you can find a list of the services that I offer on my Instagram page. So apologies for the delay in getting this message out. It's been a busy period. I think it's because it's coming up to Christmas. So without further hesitation, let's get into your reading. I will be using the Angels of Abundance to close out the reading, but I will be using the Greer tarot deck for the main messages. I've already pre-shuffled and selected all of the cards. So let's start off with the bottom of the deck energy for the tarot. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles talks about, six within numerology is about bringing harmony and balance into a situation. I feel like because of the fact that we're dealing with pentacles, it always deals with your material stability and security. So it could be that this week is going to be a week in which there may be new opportunities coming towards you to balance out your financial situation. This is going to be particularly applicable for those of you that have been made redundant, for those of you that have recently lost jobs, for those of you that may have been put on furlough. This is what we can expect for this week. So there may be some new opportunities for you to get financial help or financial assistance, or even a new opportunity which is going to create making more money for yourself, like an alternative way of making money. It could even be something in which you are partnering with or collaborating with another person that may be more experienced in this particular field or sector that you are wanting to move into. So let's have a look at your cards for Wednesday. So for Wednesday, we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords here is talking about communication or news coming in, something coming in very sharp and very swift. The Knight of Swords it represents the element of air, so it's to do with thoughts. So this is some form of communication, or possibly an idea that you want to bring into fruition that's going to create a new way of making money. I feel like because of the conjunction that we experienced on Monday, I feel like some of you are coming into a lot of ideas as to what you can do to create greater stability and security from within, which means that you're going to be working on more entrepreneurial pursuits or passion projects that will lead to you creating or making an alternative income for yourself, either to replace your existing job or to supplement what it is that you're currently doing. What I'm also seeing as well is the Wheel of Fortune. So any idea that you have during this particular time period is definitely something that you're supposed to do. It's divinely guided, I will say. With the Wheel of Fortune being number 10, 10 is a karmic number. So it represents the end of one cycle, the beginning of a new. So if we look at the actual picture of the wheel in this Morgan Greer depiction, what you can see is that the old is actually falling away, which gives space and rise for a new idea to happen. And as you can see, there are two people sitting on this wheel, which would suggest to me that there may be some sort of collaboration or partnership, but this is definitely divinely guided. What I'm seeing as well is with the Wheel of Fortune, it represents Sagittarius energy. So this is Jupiter, which rules over Sagittarius, which governs expansion and luck. So I do feel that you may have had an idea in which is going to create more material stability and security with you, and this may involve you actually collaborating with another individual, partnering over a particular idea, but it's definitely any ideas that you have been getting recently. I would recommend writing them down, and I would definitely recommend making some practical steps as to how you can bring this particular idea into fruition. But anything that you're doing during this time with regards to creativity or pursuits of business is likely to be favorable this week. Okay, let's have a look at Thursday. So for Thursday, we have the Ace of Cups. See, this for me confirms the Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Cups represents a divinely guided new opportunity that is being presented to you. So this represents, Cups represents water energy. So this is to do with your intuition. It's to do with your emotions, but also the Cups talks about what it is that makes you feel emotionally fulfilled. So this can also talk about passions. For some of you, you're going to be moving into a more artistic or creative business, one in which you are able to showcase your talents or your skills, possibly with art or design. It could be performance art, it could be music, it could be literature. It could literally be creating a new product or a new service, but this represents divinely guided opportunity that's being given to you based on an idea that you may have had. So don't dismiss any ideas that you are given this week simply because of the fact that these are likely to give you a new or supplementary income to what it is that you're currently earning. So we have the Strength card in the reverse, which confirms the Ace of Cups. Now, the Strength card is the Leo card, and this represents the element of fire. And the Strength card deals with being confident and being self-assured and understanding what it is that you want and where you're moving towards. With the Strength card in the reverse, there may be some sort of trepidation, there may be some sort of fear, or there may be some sort of uncertainty or lack of confidence in pushing forward with a particular opportunity that is being given to you or an idea that has been given to you. And you are being advised that you need to have greater confidence and understand that at this time, anything that you are trying to bring into fruition is likely to be favored and also to be supported. So therefore, you need to have greater confidence in yourself and also have confidence in the divine, have confidence in the universe, and know that you are going to be guided towards being your true and authentic self. And in doing that, it means that you're going to have to remove things that were not conducive to your highest vibrational good in order to embrace something totally new. The Strength card also talks about passions. So for me, it may be that you're not necessarily, you may be seeing your passion in this particular opportunity or idea, but you may not necessarily believe in the ability for this idea to grow into something physical and tangible that is going to create sustainable income for yourself. Let's have a look at Friday. So for Friday, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So the five represents a transition. It represents some form of transformation, something that you are losing, confirming Wheel of Fortune in this depiction, something that you are losing in which you will gain something else. Some of you may be going through a financial loss. Some of you may be going through a loss of job. For others of you, how I'm seeing this Five of Pentacles is that it's something to do with your home life. Because even though we have the Four Pentacles here and then it's all situated in this one big pentacle, we've got a couple here. So it could be that you have gone through a particular turbulent time this week in which you may be either moving home for some of you. For others of you, what I'm seeing is it could be a separation between you and a partner. So it could be that you're in a long-term relationship in which you live with your partner, whether you are married, whether you are cohabiting, and it's coming to a standstill, it's coming to a pause, and it may mean that the situation has become very difficult, in which you are now looking for a new opportunity, a new alternative situation that's going to create that peace and stability and security within your home environment or even within your finances. The thing is with the Five of Pentacles is to understand that anything that you lose only is there to create space for something else that you will gain. So don't feel disappointed or disheartened at what you may be losing this week. Understand that it's creating space for you to be able to have what it is that you truly desire and what it is that you actually deserve, rather than compromising on something that you don't. What confirms the Five of Pentacles as well is we've got the Temperance card, which is also Sagittarius energy. Now, the Temperance card talks about being patient and understanding that you have the ability to create what it is that you want. And it's about seeing things from a higher perspective, from a bigger perspective, and really focusing on what it is that you want to do that's going to give you that passion, that inspiration, that zest. For others of you, what I'm seeing as well with the Temperance card, and this is going to be for very few of you, is that you may be losing a job or losing a form of income that you rely on in order to take up more spiritual practices, or to become become a teacher within spiritual practices, is what I'm seeing here with the Temperance card. For others of you, I feel like what you're doing with this Temperance card is you're now looking at manifesting or creating a new situation for yourself in which you are focused on what it is that you really want. Can you see that this angel represents the alchemist? The alchemist is somebody that is able to bring different elements together in order to create what it is that they desire. So I feel like you're now creating new conditions for you to thrive and flourish within the context of your business, or within the context of your career. Let's have a look at Saturday's energy. So for Saturday, we have the Justice card. So the Justice card is Libra energy. It's Libran energy, sorry. Libra is all to do with air, and it's to do with love, and it's to do with compassion. It's to do with morality. It's to do with what is truthful, what is fair, what is just. I do feel that this, for me, solidifies the Wheel of Fortune card. It also confirms the Ace of Cups. And it also confirms the Temperance card. So this is definitely, the divine is on your side. Luck is on your side. You are being supported. There is a reward or a blessing that is coming your way this week. It's going to happen for some of you in the most unexpected of ways. I feel like because of the fact that you're so focused on what it is that you've lost, you may not necessarily be able to see what's coming towards you for some of you, but really focus on devising what it is that you want this week. Like, write it down, and start to make steps towards creating it, because it's likely to be successful, because justice represents fairness, equality, what is right coming towards you, and essentially assisting you in what it is that you're trying to create or make at this particular time. Some of you are going to find this week that you are in a highly creative energy. So use that creative energy to be able to make what it is that you want, or create what it is that you want. No idea is too out there. Take all of your ideas very seriously, write them down to be able to discern which one you want to go forward with to create your ideal business. So what confirms the Justice card is the Page of Rods. So this represents some sort of new spark or new inspiration that has come from you actually taking the time out to really focus on what it is that you want. The Page of Rods talks about a spark of an idea. It talks about a project. I do feel that there is going to be some sort of creative project that some of you are going to be involved in, or at least have the idea and the inspiration on Saturday to be able to create something, simply because of the fact that now we're moving into a time in which we are having to be more creative with what we do, especially with the fact that we are quite limited in our movement, limited in our restriction, limited with regards to what we can buy and where we can shop. So I feel like this for me may represent a niche in the market in which you are going to be able to create a whole new business model, to, I suppose, fill the vacuum or the void of what we no longer have at the moment. So this is absolutely beautiful. Creativity isn't just about creating art or performance art or music or literature. Creativity is simply about finding an alternative way in which you can bring something into fruition. And it may not be through what we would say traditional or logical means. Being creative represents being able to see something that is not currently in existing in existence, sorry, and then being able to make a product or a service as a result. And I definitely feel like that's what you're doing on Christmas Day. Sorry, Boxing Day. Okay, let's have a look at Sunday. So Sunday, we've got the Three of Pentacles, which confirms the partnership. So this for me confirms that you're going to be collaborating with another. Six of Pentacles, and also the collaboration energy that I was getting from not only the Page of Rods, but also the Scales from the Justice card, creating some sort of partnership or union with somebody in which you're going to be working together. The Three of Pentacles is talking about, well, three in numerology is all about growth. It's about expansion. It's about the birth of something new. So you are bringing a new idea into fruition. You're taking practical steps towards it. I do feel like you are getting some sort of help or support. I do feel that this represents you either coming together with another individual or being mentored by somebody who's more experienced in that field in order to gain the skills, in order to gain the knowledge, to be able to work towards what it is that you want on your own. So this is absolutely beautiful. The Three of Pentacles is confirmed by the Lovers card again, which echoes this energy of partnership and collaborative working. The Lovers card represents the element of air. This is Gemini energy, and it's also a number 6. 6 is about bringing harmony and balance into a situation. So for me, this represents a situation between you partnering with somebody who's already doing the exact same thing that you want to do, or learning, possibly a mentee or a mentor situation, in which you are working together. But you're working together because at this particular time, your collaboration is divinely guided, which supports the Wheel of Fortune, which is why at the sort of middle of the week, you've had to accept some sort of change or some sort of loss, which we can see depicted in the Wheel of Fortune and also in the Five of Pentacles. But we also know that this situation is divinely guided because we have the Ace of Cups, that sort of talks about a divinely guided new opportunity. So I feel like you're going to be collaborating with others. I do feel strongly that this is going to be an online business, simply because of the restrictions that we have currently in place in the UK, and also throughout the world, the restrictions that we may have in being able to access certain places that we were not able to access previously. I feel like for some of you, this could be a mail order business in which you are mailing out possibly products to somebody, or it could even be an internet based service, which you may be using Zoom or Skype or some sort of video technology in order to showcase your skills, your gifts and your talents. I definitely feel like with the Lovers card, it's something that you are passionate about, and it's something that you have always wanted to do, but you've never had the opportunity. But with the loss that you're experiencing on Friday, it creates that space for you to really focus on what it is that you want and what you desire, to then be able to bring this into fruition. So this is absolutely beautiful. I feel that with all of this energy, some of you are going to be moving into a more spiritual based business. Some of you are going to be working on, specifically, I'm seeing meditation. For others, I'm seeing Reiki. For others, I'm seeing crystal healing. For others of you, you could be somebody who works with herbs or roots, and you may be making products using herbs or roots, whether it's dressed candles, whether it's a tea bag range, where you're making your own herbal blends of tea. I do feel like with all of this energy, what's coming together, what's happening is definitely a spiritual business, but not exclusively. Okay, so we're going to look at the advice, and I have used the Angels of Abundance card, which I've already previously shuffled to bring about your advice. And the first card that we have is have courage to and ask for and accept help. It's time for you to start understanding that whenever you decide to move into a new business venture, a new idea, a new endeavor, that there is help available to you. There is celestial help available to you, but it's for you to be able to ask for that help. Ask for the divine to step in to support everything that you're doing at this moment. ask your ancestors to be able to provide you with the resources and the means that you need in order to bring this business or this idea into fruition. And understand that prayers are ways in which we communicate in order to tell the universe what it is that we need, or to even just say that we are grateful for what it is that we already have. So start using that channel of communication to be able to bring into fruition what you desire. So if you need resources, if you need financial help, if you need support from somebody who is more experienced in this field, then ask for it. The next card that we have is obstacles and blocks are lifted. So there is going to be, this is Archangel Michael. So this is going to be a very expansive time for you. There are no longer any types of obstacles or blocks that are surrounding you or preventing you from really achieving what it is that you desire within your own personal pursuits and endeavors. You need to understand that you should be able to use this time effectively, particularly those of you that are based in the UK that may be furloughed at the moment or unemployed. Use your time effectively to start bringing into the 3D realm what it is that you want. Whatever it is that you said you were going to do before, now is the time to pursue it. If you wanted to be a music teacher and you are very gifted with music, now is the time to start advertising your services. Whatever your skills or your talents are, understand that they are going to be supported as long as you take the steps towards allowing the world to see your gifts. Also understand that you need to stay quite grateful at this time. So keep your vibration high. Don't be disheartened or feel discouraged at this time. The more you keep your vibration and your energy positive is the more you're able to manifest from a place of what it is that you actually desire and what it is that you want by staying centered in that energy. So use meditation, use journaling, go for walks, take cleansing baths, do whatever it is that you need to do to keep you in a positive mindset despite what is going on around you. Try and find the peace from within, find the calm from within. The next card that we have is face your financial fears. Some of you may be going through a time in which there may be issues with regards to your finances. Whatever it is that's happening at the moment, understand that you're going to be able to work through it. If those of you that have lost jobs are worried about being able to pay certain bills, call those particular organizations or creditors and make arrangements based on what it is that you can afford. Ensure that you are in control of the situation by making those great agreements and arrangements and having those conversations and making those payments, because of the fact that it's going to put you in better stead in the long term. For those of you that may have been going through a period of time in which your finances have been pretty sparse over the last few months, what I would recommend that you do is, if you're overpaying on certain bills, renegotiate those terms and conditions for what you're paying so that it is based on what you can afford, so that you are able to live comfortably and you're not using all of your money just to pay bills, but you have a little bit left over for you to save. What I'm also seeing as well is, for some of you, you're going to be experiencing a raise or a promotion. So that Ace of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune may represent the fact that you are moving into a different position within the business, within an organization. For others of you, this raise or promotion is literally about you moving towards what it is that you've always wanted to do, what you've been destined to do, using your natural skills, talents, and abilities to be able to push forward with a particular business. Some of you have already started your business, and for those of you that have already started your business, what you're going to find is that this is going to be quite an expansive time for you, in which you're going to have more customers or more, end users using either your services or using your products that you provide. So this is absolutely beautiful, and understand that you're being supported throughout this time. And the final card to close out this reading is cooperation instead of competition. For me, again, this is a confirmation again of partnership, working and you collaborating with somebody else, but also this is understanding that abundance is limitless, abundance is infinite, abundance is your birthright. What blessing somebody else gets is their blessing. What blessing you get is your blessing. It's not the same, and you shouldn't compare yourself to others. You should understand that everything happens according to divine timing, and you might not know what somebody else has gone through in order for their blessings to start happening, but it shouldn't mean that because somebody else gets a blessing, that your blessings stop. I also feel that with those of you that are seeing people that have started their business recently and you're starting to see their business flourish and thrive, it may be a perfect opportunity for you to be able to, especially if you want to move into that particular sector or arena, it may be particularly useful for you to be able to seek a mentor, ask for advice, speak to people that are already working within the sector that you want to work in order for you to be able to get the skills and get the knowledge that you need to be able to push your own business forward. I hope that this has helped. I hope that this has resonated. And I want to take this opportunity to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.